Hey there! So you've got this brilliant idea for an app, right? But you get stuck thinking, where do I even begin? Well, you're in exactly the right place. In this explainer, we're going to lay out the entire map for turning that idea into a real app using Android and its awesome modern language, Kotlin. Let's jump in.
I mean, who hasn't? Maybe it's a game, a cool new social tool, or just a simple little utility to make life a bit easier. That initial spark, that's the most important first step. But before you write a single line of code, you gotta ask a bigger question. Who am I building this for? And, just how big is that audience really?
2.5 billion. Yeah, just let that number sink in for a second. That's the scale we're talking about when it comes to the number of devices running on Android every single month. This is the potential audience you can reach. That's right, over 2.5 billion active Android devices all around the world. It's a truly global ecosystem. For a developer, this means your audience isn't just huge. It's already there, established, and just waiting for your creation.
So what exactly makes up this gigantic ecosystem? Let's take a quick look under the hood at what Android really is and why it's such an incredible opportunity for creators like you.
At its heart, Android is open source, which really encourages all sorts of innovation and customization. It's also incredibly mature. With more than 11 major releases, it's stable and just packed with features. And its reach? It goes way beyond just phones. Your app could run on tablets, watches, TVs, and even in cars. That kind of versatility is a massive advantage for any developer. Okay, so you've got this incredibly powerful platform. You need an equally powerful tool to build with, and that tool is Kotlin. Let's explore why this modern language has become the #1 choice for Android development. Now, this definition is pretty simple, but the key word here is productive. And productivity isn't just about speed, it's about clarity. Kotlin is designed from the ground up to let you express your ideas with less code, which means fewer bugs and faster development. It's all about combining efficiency with power. So, how does Kotlin actually make you more productive? First, it's expressive and concise, which lets you focus on your app's logic instead of all that repetitive boilerplate code. It naturally leads to safer code by helping to eliminate some of the most common errors that cause apps to crash. It's also fully interoperable with a huge world of existing Java code. And structured concurrency is a total game changer. It simplifies the really difficult task of managing background processes, which leads to way smoother, more responsive apps. This is such a fantastic piece of advice for anyone just starting out. It's tempting to just write your code in a Java style, but using Kotlin syntax. But if you do that, you're going to miss out on all the best features the language has to offer. The real goal is to embrace what we call idiomatic Kotlin. That just means using the language the way it was designed to be used. When you leverage its unique features, you'll write code that's not only shorter, but also way easier for you and other people to read and maintain. It's a small shift in thinking that makes a huge difference. All right, we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get to the how. Here is a super clear, structured roadmap that'll take you from the absolute basics all the way to building your very first app. The whole journey is broken down into 4 units over 13 weeks. In Unit 1, you're going to master the fundamentals of the Kotlin language itself. Then, in Unit 2, you jump right into building your first real app, learning all about user interface layouts and navigation. Unit 3 is the deepest dive, covering advanced stuff like app architecture and connecting to the internet. And finally, Unit 4 is all about the polish, making your app look and feel truly professional. It's a really logical path from foundation to finish. And you're not just going to be watching videos. The whole learning process is interactive. You'll have lectures to introduce the concepts, followed by hands-on pathways and code labs to actually practice what you've just learned. This is all about applying knowledge. Because let's be honest, the best way to learn to code is by actually coding. Plus, you'll earn badges along the way to show off your new skills. Okay, just one last thing before you can start writing code. Let's talk about the tools you're going to need and the foundational knowledge that will really help you succeed. First up, the prerequisites. This path is really designed for folks who have some background in an object-oriented language, like Java or Python. You should also be comfortable using an IDE, which is the main software where you'll write and manage all your code. And finally, some familiarity with GitHub for saving and sharing your code will be super helpful. And here's the software you'll need to install: the JDK, IntelliJ IDEA for writing your Kotlin code, and of course, Android Studio, the official IDE for building Android apps. These are all standard free tools that professionals use every single day. So, let's just bring it all together. We've seen the incredible opportunity with over 2.5 billion Android devices. We've laid out a clear 13-week map to guide you, and we've identified the exact tools you need to get started. Everything is right here, in place. The only question left is the one that started this whole journey. You have everything you need to begin. So take a moment, think about that idea that sparked your interest in the first place. The tools are ready, the path is clear. What will you build first?